So, you've got a crush on a Gemini, huh? Welcome. Let's get into it and decode what's really going on in their head for the first week of January 2026. If you've been feeling a little lost in their signals, don't worry. We're about to crack the code together. Are you getting that classic Gemini whiplash? You know, they're super chatty and warm one minute, and then kinda distant the next? If you're sitting there trying to figure it all out, you are absolutely in the right place. All right, first things first. Before we can even look at the daily forecast, we've got to understand the basic operating system of a Gemini when it comes to romance. Think of this as the key that unlocks, well, everything else. So much of this comes down to their ruling planet, which is Mercury. And Mercury is all about quick thoughts, wit, and communication. This means they fall for a fascinating conversation way before they fall for a person. They show they're into you with playful jokes and by actually listening to what you say. So here's the golden rule. For a Gemini, the mind leads and the heart will follow. Okay, so with that Gemini profile in mind, why are we zooming in on this specific week? Well, it's not random at all. Just like astrology has a certain vibe, numbers have their own energy. It's like the background music for the week. And for this first week of January, the numbers are creating a really unique emotional landscape for them. Let's break that down. First up, we've got January. It's the first month, so it naturally carries the energy of the number one. And what's number one all about? It's fresh starts, new chapters, and yeah, the potential for brand new feelings to start bubbling up. Here's where it gets interesting. Year 2026 also boils down to the number one. Come on, do the math with me. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 is 10. And 10 reduces down to 1. So that literally doubles down on that new beginning energy, and it adds this powerful layer of confidence and moving forward. So when you mix all of that together, what do you get? You get a pretty clear emotional journey for your crush this week. It's going to start off with a soft, curious feeling. Then it's going to ramp up into being more expressive. Then it'll dip into a little quiet thinking phase before ending on a really strong, confident note. All right, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Let's get into the day-by-day forecast and take a little journey through what your Gemini crush is most likely thinking and feeling all week long. So the week kicks off with some really promising energy. You know that whole New Year, New You vibe? Well, it's hitting them too, and there's a good chance you are on their mind as part of that fresh start. During these first 2 days, their emotional side is a little more sensitive, and that's sparking a ton of curiosity about you. They're probably wondering what you're up to, and let's be real, there is a very high chance they're doing a little scroll through your social media. That urge to reach out and talk to you, it's building up fast. And this is pretty much the exact conversation happening inside their head. Their curiosity is through the roof, but that classic Gemini hesitation is kicking in. They want to connect, for sure, but they also want to play it cool. Okay, as we head into the weekend, their whole vibe starts to shift. It gets way more expressive, way more playful, but this is also where you might feel a little confused. And honestly, don't even worry about it. It's totally normal. Now here's the key to the midweek puzzle. They're feeling drawn to you, but at the same time, their logical, practical brain is firing away. They're looking for fun, light, flirty chats, not a deep emotional confession. And that's what causes those mixed signals, like a super fast reply followed by hours of silence. They're just testing the waters with jokes and figure. Processing these new feelings and starting to seriously imagine what a future with you could actually look like. And that brings us to the final day. After all that quiet reflection, the week ends on a high note. This is the day with the absolute highest potential for clear communication and a real, genuine connection. This is it. This is your day. That confident number one energy from the week's numerology really peaks right here. They are way more likely to take the first step. Maybe it's sending that text, reacting to your story, or just having a longer, warmer chat. The confusion is gone, and it's replaced by this fun, confident, playful energy. Okay, so now you know exactly what's going on in their head. The big question is, what are you going to do about it? Let's get into your playbook for how to navigate this week and really make that connection happen.
Take a look at this. These are your windows of opportunity. The start of the week is pretty good for a chat. Midweek is decent for something fun, but your absolute best shot for something meaningful, it's right there at the end of the week. That 5 out of 5 rating for Sunday? Yeah, that's your green light.
And here it is, your super simple 4-step guide to making a great impression. It really all comes down to matching their energy. Fun, humor, and something that makes them think. Those are your best friends this week. And the most important thing of all, give them space. Pressure is the #1 mood killer. Let's put this as simply as possible. Your job is to stimulate their mind, not to weigh down their emotions. Ask them a funny question. Send them a meme you know they'll get. Keep the vibe light and easy. This is not the week to pour your heart out or demand to know where you stand. Okay, let's bring this all home. Let's pull everything together for one final takeaway on what this week really means for your chances with your Gemini crush. So, what's the bottom line? It's this. The conditions are fantastic. Your crush is definitely curious. They are definitely thinking about you. The energy of this week is totally set up for building a connection, as long as you play your cards right. Keep it light, engage their awesome brain, and make your move when their confidence is peaking at the end of the week. And I just want to leave you with this last thought. A Gemini's affection can sometimes feel a little hard to pin down, kind of like trying to catch the breeze. But what this whole week's forecast shows is that their interest is real, it's growing, and if you can just navigate their world of witty words and fun ideas, the connection you build has the potential to be something really, really genuine.